Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. How does it go? What's up, Cheerios? And the reason why I always say what's up, Cheerios is because it's like that's our growth, It's like wheat are the ones that change the world. LOL. Anyways, so how's everyone doing tonight? Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the little notification bell so you know when I go live. Please don't forget to share it, show that love and support. I'm here giving you the messages, and I know my soul family shows that love and support. So anybody new coming in, please hit that like and subscribe and that little notification bell so you know when I do go live. The thing is this is a very unique read when it comes to, being able to share the gifts, okay, give the messages, because a lot of people would be stuck on their journey. A lot of people wouldn't know which way to turn, or are you doing the right thing? Are you doing the wrong thing? And Father's coming through and saying, listen, we have to share our gifts with the world. And he said, the ones who tell you no, they don't want to listen to it, that's fine, because they're also telling Father no. So when they think that they are clean, Father says they're really unclean by the way they're doing it. So just letting you know that that's coming out. So there's some for you, some for me. All right. Now, all right. So, yeah, that's kind of awkward, but we're going to do some Mediterranean sage to cleanse the clarity, because I just got notification from Father that there's some negative energies that are kind of lurking around right now, trying to figure out something, watching somebody. I don't know what that's all about, but anyways, we're going to go in and we're going to see what messages we need to know. What messages do we need to know, Father, now that the super blue moon was last night, but the remnants is still hanging around here? Hello, hello, Bunny Jr. How does it go? How does it go, Bunny Jr.? Okay, so what I'm getting right off the bat is Father saying, listen, you've gotten some type of clarity, okay? And somebody could have came in and gave you an offer, but you haven't taken that offer, or you're not wanting to take that offer because there's something about that offer that puts you in kind of the skeptical, I don't know what that's about type deal. But all right, what do we need to know for the headspace, Father? What do we need to know? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. We're going to get them up here, and then I'll let you know what's going on. What do we need to know for the heart space, Father? Ooh. Okay. All right. And that's okay. All right. Ooh, I'm telling you. All right. What do we need to know for the soul, Father? What do we need to know for the soul? What do we need to know for the soul, Father? Ooh-wee. So the overall energy is having that compassion, okay? So somebody is having great compassion for you. Somebody sees, that you're very deeply rooted and grounded, that you're very intuitive, and that you have divine timing with the unconditional love, because this is like the Holy Grail, right? So you're very connected to spirit, as you can see. Your spiritual team is always there watching over you, but you're deeply rooted and grounded, and you do everything out of love, okay? Because the Ace of Cups is knowing that potential of you giving the messages for Father and putting it out there is actually bringing and sharing your gifts with others to help them on their divine path. Yeah. And why is that? Because you pour into them. So when Father pours into you, I pour it out to you, and therefore we keep it in flow, right? Because the star card is all about that hope and that faith of being able to keep it deeply rooted and grounded. But with the overall energy being that compassion, it's like having that compassion to share your gifts, having that compassion to be able to get the divine messages. Now, I'm also hearing for some of you that you have some blockages that are going on. Okay. I don't know who this resonates for, but this is for somebody specific who is out there who is feeling like things are in a fog. It feels like every time you're trying to do something, it's like this fog comes over you, or you have, oh, I don't know why you were at that end, but okay. So on the spiritual journey, there's things that happen to where you will know. And if all of you, or some of you, or 20% of you went through that new moon last night and you felt differently that you've ever felt by any other moon, just know that was Father coming through with the blue moon. That is all about the spiritual communication, right? And that's what we're talking about. It's having that compassion to follow our Father, to have that renewal, to be able to illuminate the things, to see your growth, to understand where you're coming from. Woo, we got the Hierophant power here, right? Okay. We got the Hierophant with the Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing with this is somebody has been following some type of tradition. It's like your beliefs, when they come to your spiritual beliefs, Father is saying you need to really look into that and get the clarity. Because it's like he's saying that in your headspace, you say that you're a very powerful person, that you get a lot of clarity. But there's something about your belief that you're reading from a book. You're not actually getting it from spirit, okay? Because this is telling me you're in many different directions when it comes to getting the messages from spirit. And I'm also hearing, look, you are attacking other spiritual light workers, star seeds, sages, shamans. And that's why Father said, overall, you need to have compassion, okay? Because he's saying, listen, it's not about isolating people. You are not the one to judge. And it's showing me, wow. Okay, so somebody, you are at a major crossroads in your life right now. You are in a lot of emotions. You are feeling a lot of emotions, okay, when it comes to this. And you're feeling isolated. You're feeling like things are not calming down for you. And this has to do with something about your beliefs. This has to do about something that you traditionally do all the time. But I'm hearing specifically, it's the clarity on your beliefs, okay? Something about your beliefs. And we're going to find out more because I'm going to clarify these. But in your heart space, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's about making some type of choice when it comes to a business situation or working with somebody or building something new. But with the Knight of Swords, this is about you taking motion towards something that you have been routined about your beliefs. Okay. Yeah, because then, okay, and I'm starting to see what's going on here with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Okay, so you have a lot of insecurities, a lot of worries. You could be living in poverty with the Five of Pentacles. Don't have to be, but I'm just saying that what it's telling me is that spirit had brought you somebody. Okay, they could be the bicentennial. Okay, somebody who is very deeply rooted and grounded, and father had brought you somebody, but you decided you were going to create conflict with this person. You were going to talk behind this person's back, when really you're supposed to be in a partnership with this person. Okay, and that doesn't mean a loving partnership. That just means that you two are supposed to come together. But the thing is you have a lot of insecurities because this person was bringing you new beginnings, and you sabotaged your new beginning. Father said that you sabotaged your new beginning because something about you were picking at a person from your past, or somebody you were picking you picked somebody from your past. Okay, and it doesn't mean like your past. It just means that this person could have been a friend of yours and you decided to go that way. But look, father is saying this person, see this key, it was to unlock new beginnings for you in a partnership as the sun and the moon. Okay, and last night, well, yesterday we had it's the sun in Virgo and the moon in Pisces. Okay, that's heaven and earth. You are the healers of the heaven and earth. You are the messengers from heaven and earth. These two of cups are, you are the balance of that unconditional love, to be able to trust and believe. Ooh, because this partnership was divinely guided. Look, spirit is holding up the blue moon. This partnership was divinely guided to bring in these new beginnings, to unlock certain doors spiritually for you. That would eventually bring it into a love connection, because you see the heart at the end of the tail of the dragon. There is the heart, because it's all centered around that unconditional love. Okay, so somebody right now with my left eye itching and my left side of my nose itching, there's a divine masculine right now that is releasing negative energies, because during this time they've been really fulfilled with negative energies. Okay, so there's also something about your beliefs when it comes to your money that creates a lot of adversity. Because it's like, when I look at this, you could be seeing 122 a lot. Okay, so if you've been seeing 122 a lot, just know that that's Father's saying that this message is directly for you, because it all breaks down to the five, which five is all about the new beginnings once you get through the adversity of what's going on. We have 510. Okay, so what that is saying is that it's like you're wanting to take bigger steps because you're wanting to get to this. Okay, so what you're believing about your money is you are not using your intuition. You are more focused on gaining the money, gaining your money. And that's confirmation right there. And sitting in this adversity with these insecurities, you're making the wrong choice. I'm hearing you're making the wrong choice, because I'm also seeing it as, on your divine path, you need to find stability. You need to find stability. Falsely claiming things on a spiritual level is because you're claiming it out of money gain. You're not following your intuition. I'm also getting the information right now that's coming in through my body that is saying that there is a divine masculine who is releasing a lot of negative energy with an energetic aggression, which is not clean. when it comes to our Father. That type of behavior is unclean. But this person that is a bicentennial, okay, this person is an old soul. This person is a very knowledgeable 33 master teacher that is the ancient regal teacher, right? And it's like they're very deeply rooted and grounded, and the messages that they've been giving you, okay, you've been going back. I'm hearing you're going back and you're communicating something about a partnership. You're communicating something about a partnership having to do with something about money. No, money is the devil. Money is Satan. Okay. Father brings the partnerships together because they're ordained. And that's where you've got your belief system messed up. Because if you truly believe in Father, okay, and I'm going to speak it to you raw and real, because when Father brings it to me, it's like this frustrates me when people are betraying our Father. Okay. Now, you cannot sit here and say that you trust and believe in our Father, but you're going by your own beliefs in this physical world. You're going by your own beliefs of setting up things the way you want to do it, how you think it's going to be done, because Father says, let me give you clarity and I'll show you the real choice. I'm going to make you stuck and stagnant. Okay. And when I make you stuck and stagnant, you're going to understand who has that power, because none of us as God's children have the power to judge anybody. Okay. We are here to do a mission. And that's why when he is showing 111, that means watch your thoughts. But body wise, I'm getting a divine masculine right now is sitting in this confusion to where they're wanting to know where these emotions are. Like, it's like a roller coaster for them. It's like 1 minute they're just bam full of energy, and the next minute it's like, and then the next minute they have energy, and then the next minute they're like, boom, emotional, tears, their body's crying because their soul is releasing what they are afraid to speak. And Father is saying, listen, it's time to take that motion, right? It's time to take that motion and to make it more effectively when you get the spiritual communication, because indigo and white is all about the crown chakra, right? And again, remember how I told you here about that love? Okay. This person that Father has brought to you is not here to harm you. It is a person to help you grow, to ascend to higher level, because Jesus just came in and said, listen, come to the higher levels, come to the higher supernatural levels with me. And that's what this was supposed to be with the new beginning, with the unconditional love. And look, there it is again. There it is again. This is an infinite connection, which is a healing connection, which is made to be between the dark and the light, to be deeply rooted and grounded and come together as above, as below, and we are the healer in between. But somebody wants to go by their own beliefs. They want to go by their own beliefs. And this can be a divine masculine. Okay. This could be somebody's twin doing this. And that's why he's feeling a lot of rejection. He's feeling, because when I see these colors that are coming through, okay, this is that passion, lots of emotion on a spiritual level. Okay. And they're not balancing things out, because when you see the dark spots on one side, it's like they still have healing on their dark side that they're not wanting to bring out, that they're not wanting to admit, that they're not wanting to communicate about. And that's why they feel in all these different directions. Okay. The thing is nobody is sitting here. Now, Father's bringing this out. So this is for somebody specific. Okay. And I can't tell you who, because Father just says when it's for somebody specific, he's saying, listen, you need to make the choice. and stop trying to portray that this person, is giving messages to where you take it that is directed at you to verbally go back and not see this as a divine, deeply rooted partnership to unlock more spiritual gifts for you. See the hand pointing up, like Father's like, look, this person's going to open spiritual doors for you, but you're playing around. You're being immature. And that's why Chokure is in here, because Chokure is all about the healer, right? Also, something about your stability. It's like something about your stability they're bringing through. Because the thing is, thank you, Father. Okay. So when he's coming through, he's saying, listen, I am the Father of earth, fire, water, and air and spirit. That's what this means. That's what that pentacle means. That means the creator, right? He creates everything. He's telling me that it's earth, water, fire, and air, and spirit in the center of it all. And that's why this person is not deceptive. This person is not doing anything wrong. See, Father, the messenger says, listen, you want to balance this out. You want to balance the Two of Swords. You don't know what choice to make. Well, look, I'm going to take this person and send him on a new mission. And it's going to be your loss. Your loss is what I'm hearing. So yeah, let's get some clarification. I'm kind of curious now to, Father, what kind of belief is this person going into to where he's trying to overpower your authority? Ooh. And Father's saying you can't follow two masters. So what is going to happen? Okay, first of all, Father's coming in. Yeah, unbelievable. I cut the deck. Oh, so we have a couple of divine masculines that could be twin flames to somebody. So what is going to happen, Father, with this Hierophant who is supposed to be using his intuitive abilities and his 9 psychic senses? Okay, I was corrected to quickly say 9 psychic senses. Okay, because Father is saying, yeah, there's some things that you just can't put out there if they're not paying attention to their stuff. Okay, so what is going to happen to this Hierophant who is in his own beliefs, who is not spiritually getting that clarity, especially with the full moon, not getting that clarity and to illuminate the growth of what he needs to be doing? What do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? Okay, so Father's going to give him a new beginning. Going to give him a new beginning with some clear thinking. So he's going to be learning a lesson from Father here. That's what's going to happen. He will have a new beginning, Father said, but he is going to learn a lesson because the Hierophant came out twice. Okay, and this is the other half of the twin flame. Okay, but Father is coming and saying, listen, you're going to learn another lesson. You're going to have clear thinking now, because Father's going to show you the tradition of the way he wants it done spiritually. And that's massive. That's massive, because he's saying something about, okay, clarify that last part so that I can put it out there. So he's saying that what comes out your mouth, okay, hold on. Wow. So I have 3 of them here. I have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit coming through and saying, listen, the things that you speak are of lies and deception, right? And when you're communicating to somebody and you're creating all this deception and all these lies and everything else, what you truly speak, Father says, it doesn't come from the logic mind, it comes from the heart. So every evil wrongdoing that you are doing is very unclean to Father. Okay, so when you're cutting people down, when you're swearing, when you're, judging people and you're doing all them things, it means you're very unclean. And therefore, Father says, you can't say that you worship me because you don't even think of me. Because if you thought of me, you would follow the commandments and you would follow the tradition of the law of Moses. And that's where you're going to get your clarity. That's where you're going to get your victory. That's where you're going to stand in your power. That's when things are going to show up for you, because divine feminine, you have been doing everything out of unconditional love. You have been following every step of the way for Father. And look, because it's right here. They've been divinely guiding you every step of the way, giving you the messages that you need to be giving to put out there for our soul family, for the collectives, for people who are not awakened yet, to come into their awaken so that they can come into that wise wisdom of knowledge of what's really happening, so that they can have their 10 of Pentacles too. Because when they make the choice, and if they say, no, I'm not going to follow you, Father says, okay, you made the choice to not follow me because I reside within them earth angels and my children. And he's making it clear. 1, 2. This is how it goes. 1, 2. Okay? Because we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit coming through. Thank you, Father. All right. What do we need to know about the clarity? What do we need to know about the clarity of what's going to happen, Father? Okay. He's hoping things are going to come to calmer waters and that people start paying attention, because every time that your tongue is cutting down one of his children, one of his divine star seeds, light workers, a sage, a shaman, a wisdom sage, okay? When you start cutting them down and believing what other people are saying about this person, he says you are not listening with your ears and seeing with your own eyes. Because if you want to take what others are saying and judge off of that, you have no compassion. You have no compassion, no intimacy for our Father, which is the North Node. Confirmation. Confirmation. And this is why they're giving you preparation and foresight. Because before Father turns his back on you, he will give you one last chance to go in and change. Because the spiritual realm is supposed to be abundant. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is coming in and saying, listen, you as the unique individual that God co-created you to be are with the wholeness of our Father. Therefore, you two together are abundant because you are following Father's will and giving the intuitive messages, because he gave you that gift. He made you abundant with that gift. And he made it so some can't hear the supernatural. Some can't hear our Father. And that's why he asks you, come to the higher, okay? Come to the higher. When he's saying come to the higher, he wants you come to a higher supernatural of knowing your gift. And that's why when he brought this person, but this person wanted to be in his own belief, he wanted to be listening to the physical. That's when he started noticing things. That's when he started noticing things on a 3D level. because he started seeing that this energy was repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. Why is that? Because Father wanted him to make a choice. Are you going to follow your intuition, or are you going to feed off of other evildoers and wrongful doers who are not using their true intuition? They are not using that divine guidance because Father has put a block to that. And this is why it's important to be able to see when Father brings in partnerships. That doesn't mean it's a romantic. That doesn't mean. But if somebody is drawn to you, or if you catch yourself staring at somebody continuous, or you seeing that you're drawn back to that person, that's because Father keeps steering you back to that person in that guidance, because they are there to unlock new doors for you with that key. And they're doing it out of unconditional love, following their divine path. Because when you're not following your divine path and you're not using your intuition, you're using your logic mind, you are not following Father's supernatural powers. Okay. You are not following the law of Moses. Yeah. Look, the Knight, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to get a message from Father. It's time to take action. If you want your 10 of Pentacles, it's time to take action, because you're going to get a message, okay? And that message is going to come in and it's going to tell you, listen, it is time that you go by Father's tradition, what he has ordained for you. Stop listening to all these other people when it comes to your intuition, confirmation. He is saying that you are going to get that message and you will take motion, okay? He is saying you will take motion in order to get your 10 of Pentacles, because some of you, you're not even doing the work. You are feeding off of other people's energy, other people's messages, and you're not even following your own to get your own 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. So Father says this is where some of you feel stuck. This is where some of you are making the choice of like, wait a minute. I need to recalibrate myself energetically. Okay. And a lot of you, I'm hearing at least 30% of you right now are feeling the ascension symptoms of what is going on. And you know when you're at a very high spiritual realm, because every ascension symptom that people describe, you will have that plus so much more. Okay. But I'm hearing Father saying, listen, after last night, in order for you to manifest, it is time for you to balance your emotions and shine your light. See? Balance your emotions and shine your light by being that true angelic being that he put you to be, and to stand in your power correctly. To stand in your power correctly. Because the next motion that you take, it's going to be very efficient the way you do it, because Father says he's going to be testing you like that. Okay? So what do we have for the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, we have, look, Divine Feminine's right there, like, yeah, we know what's going on. So what do we need to know with the Knight of Pentacles about taking that motion? It came out again. Confirmation. Didn't I say that the Hierophant, this could be somebody's twin flame? The one that's ordained by our Father? Okay? The thing is they're wanting to control things by themselves. Look, the clarity just came out. This is the twin flame card. Happy home, happy life, happy marriage. Okay? Now the clarity is coming out. Now it's like being able to see what that connection was about. All right? Because Father is saying, listen, when he brings people into your life, it is for you to find out, is it a reason, a season, or a lifetime? But if you completely just blow it off and don't have any compassion for what that relationship was meant to teach you, then that's where you are doing it by your own beliefs. You're doing it by the way the physical society is doing it. Okay, the way they're programming you to do it. not by the true way of God, not by the true way of our Father. Nope. Nope. Because that true partnership with our Father, you will be able to give the messages, and it will be clear-cut messages. It will be clear-cut messages of knowing what Father wants you to put out there, that is going to show up in your life, that is going, it's going to come down to a nutshell. Yeah. So he's putting a completion to a lot of these things, because he said, remember in 500 BC when Durga went underwater, and we had the rebirth, we had the renewal of what we have here on this earth, here and now. Okay, in 500 BC, that's because, look, Father is bringing the justice and showing his love on our destiny, because these partnerships are unconditional love by our Father to come to that higher self of us. Now he's bringing justice. Now he's going to make these foundations be secure and balance everything out, because it's our destiny, right? It's our destiny. And when Father is showing this, he is saying 500 BC, Durga, that whole city underwater, and all these catastrophic events were taking place. And he said, the ones who were wicked, he got rid of them, right? He got rid of them with the floods. Okay. And so what he's explaining is, it's his tradition. It's his tradition. It's his beauty. It's his creation. Everything that he built is to provide for us right here. This means provide in Native American. Okay. Kente Kenyanes Pilamaya Takeashi. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Father, why are you bringing that portion of it up? Because he's saying that these catastrophic events don't just happen because they happen. When there is too much focus of negativity in one area, Father makes a natural disaster happen. That is his power. And society don't like us hearing it, right? But Father's coming in and saying that is as above, as below, and you are the bridge in between. And this is all about your foundation in order to be on your divine path, to step into your true power. But 111, he is like, listen, you need to watch your thoughts. You need to watch what you're doing. Okay, so what do we have for the Two of Cups, Father? We have the Two of Cups met with Two of Cups. Okay, so this is about that stable foundation. This partnership that you are being guided to, it doesn't mean that it has to be a sexual, relationship or anything like that. This relationship is very significant if you are being guided to somebody. And Father is saying you need to trust and believe that it has to do something with your foundation. With your foundation. Okay, you could also be seeing 222, which that is something about a new opportunity that's coming in. You could also be seeing 1122, something about your foundation on your divine path. Something needs to go in and be recalculated, okay? Because you're holding in negative energy, which could bring it to where you are having, Father, how would you explain it? He said it's like you're having an energetic overload, right? And so that's where a lot of you could be feeling, he told me not to say what they were because then everybody will know. But the thing is when it comes to certain things, I can't say it because I sit back and I observe like Father wants me to do. I sit back and I just kind of watch, when he guides me to somebody. And my best friend can tell you, it's like when he guides me to somebody, I sit back and I observe. And then before anything happens, I let her know and let him know, hey, this is what Father said. Guess what? And did you know? It unfolds, it happens right then and there. So that is about the partnership. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yep. But so many people walk away. So many people walk away and they turn around and say, oh, yeah, I trust and believe in our Father. Oh, I have faith in him. No, you don't. He says, no, you don't. Be real. Keep it real. Speak your truth. Because if you truly had faith, you would be changing the things that you know are sinful. But when it comes to this, you wouldn't be walking away when it comes to the communication. You wouldn't be going in on your own belief system by reading what the physical society has to say and do it that way, right? Because I want clarification. Father, I want clarification on this Eight of Cups. Because when somebody is sitting there contemplating about the message and then they go and they start talking about you, what happens to them when we come to you and say, okay, this person failed the test, Father? When we come to Father and say, listen, we tried to do our mission that you had put us on, the quest that you had put us on as your disciple, okay, as the servant to our Father, right? Father comes out and says, oh, don't worry, I'm going to balance everything out. Okay. Balance is going to be there because this person is going to be in contemplation. Their stability and their security is going to be really rocky. They're going to know that I came in. It has nothing to do with the person that they walked away from or they denied. The thing, well, Father said it doesn't have all to do with it because he said that if this person walked away from you, they also turn their back on Father because Father resides in you. So this is where he's going to bring balance and he's going to bring justice to show them, hey, if you're contemplating on a person that I bring to you, no, there is no manipulation tactics. I'm tired of your evil mouth spewing garbage. Okay. You need to purge that out because listen, there is no contemplation when I send you somebody. I am the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and I bring the balance and I bring the justice. When this person is doing their job and you want to contemplate and you want to go in and spiritually try to mess up this partnership because you want to be in your ego and your pride, and this person walks away, guess what? So does that partnership. And that means your spiritual gifts are blocked. Because Father will block your pineal antenna. Okay, that your pineal gland is your spiritual antenna, but he's also saying that you will know because you will feel like you don't have a connection. But Father says you already made it abundantly clear by your actions by saying no when he brings this person in. Just like I said, to even have a conversation, you walk away, you try to control it, and Father says, oh no, that's not how it's going to go. Let me show you. Let me show you how it's going to go, okay? And that's what he's saying. Okay, Father, what else do we need to know for this reading? Because I see where you're confirmation. I said, where's this going to go? Where is it going to go? The Emperor is going to step onto his destiny and he's going to start paying attention because when Divine Feminine or a person that brings in, okay, it could be a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, okay? It does not mean it has to be a lover. What Father is saying, they will come together with their twin, but Divine Masculine is going to step on his destiny and he's going to see God is no longer playing around. God is no longer playing around. And he wants you to be deeply rooted and grounded and secure, because he says, I am the law of Moses. And my disciples, he said, because he's bringing this out, so I need to bring it out and speak it. He's saying, listen, I had my 12 disciples, right? One of them 12 disciples were a demon, were demonic. And he said, it's Judah. Judah was the demonic, right? And then partnerships. And he let him come in because Judah wanted to follow our Father. Judah wanted to be able to change his life. Judah wanted to make them changes, right? So Father said, okay, you've made the correct choice. And he looked at him and he said, I order that demon out of him right now, and him for never to come back into this body. And that's when it changed Judah's life. Pay attention. Pay attention, because there is a divine feminine that has messages for divine masculine that is going to open up things on his destiny. Okay. And this partnership can be to where you become best friends. Okay. Even though you're the opposite sex, you can become best friends and be able to spiritually work together. And there is no ill intentions, there is no fantasies or desires, because these two work alone. They're not afraid to be alone, and they stick to their spiritual work. Good morning, sweetheart. They speak to, their spiritual journey. Okay. And that little cough that just come up is telling me that first he needs to release that negative energy, that aggression, and that anxiety that he has right now, because he is not fully healed. He does not have to be fully healed when he comes in as a friend or just an acquaintance, but there's a message for you two to come together. But Father's saying, listen, when he was talking about the emperor and that little cough came out, okay, that is my body and Father's way of saying he needs to purge out things of where he's still holding the anxiety from loss, from pain, from codependency, from abandonment issues. And now he needs to make the choice, because it's not about what he thinks or the messages he may be getting. Because Father said, if you were getting the correct messages from your Father, you would know that this person that keeps reaching out to you, that you straight up ignore, you straight up sit there and contemplate, okay, well, I'm just going to avoid it and go all the way around, and I'm going to walk away from this partnership because, oh, they must want me. Sorry about your luck. That's not the way the story rolls, okay? This is a spiritual journey. This is a spiritual journey, and this is doing the quest for our Father, for the wise to bring more people to become wise. It's not all about your desires, okay? So jump off that gravy train and go make some biscuits, okay, baby? Yeah, that's what we need to do here. Stop contemplating that this person wants to run up and, you know, have intimate sessions with you. It's not. It's all about spirituality. Okay? A true spiritual person is like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm emotionally detached from a connection. Okay? Because I put all of my attention to the one that comes first, our Father. So, yeah, because you're willing to sacrifice, okay? You're willing to sacrifice, you're willing to have that renewal. And this person, and like I said, I'm hearing there's like 30%. So it's not just one specific person. Father's saying it's like 30% of the divine masculine emperor energy needs to have a renewal, because you know what? They ain't willing to sacrifice anything right now. They ain't willing to sacrifice anything because all they're thinking about is making this and boast about what they got and what they're doing with it and everything else. It ain't about the spiritual journey of seeing the beauty in everything that Father is co-creating, okay? And being that provider, because the cow head is being that top provider, and our Father is the top provider. And in our Native American ways, we don't ever stop on our spiritual journey. We are connected 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. We don't take breaks. Okay. Our dedication to our spiritual journey has deep compassion for our Father, right? Okay. What else do we need to know? Oh, wow. So there's a tower that's about to fall. Okay. Father is saying that there is a tower that is about to come crashing down. They thought that they had a stable foundation. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And you need to stop shame blaming other people. It's for your own doing. Emperor, take accountability. You're supposed to be a man, not a boy in a man's body. I'm going to keep it real right here. Why I say that? Because look, the Queen of Swords is a very quick thinker. She puts things in the past. So even though if this is somebody from your past that you're supposed to be working with and they walked away to a karmic relationship and lied to you and took from you and everything else, you're not sitting here rehashing it. Father brings it up for this person to do the healing because they know what they did. Okay. You already put it to rest. You were like, shit, bang. Hey, tower drop. Why? Because I moved forward and manifested my empire while you sat there not fully awakened. Okay. Divine Feminine already knew because she took the motion. She went through the battle. She was like, listen, it's like you can sit there and lie and falsify things to make it look like you're this innocent being. But really, Divine Masculine, you weren't. You weren't. You were afraid of the Divine Feminine, and that's why you were afraid to take the motion forward because you did not want to battle back and forth. And why is that? Why is that? Because you were afraid to take the motion. You were afraid to take the motion because you had this great passion. You felt something very deep when it came to this connection. You could not explain it, Divine Masculine, of what this was. But see, Divine Feminine knew. And that's why the tower came crashing down, because she was on her destiny. She had balance right here with Father. She partnered with Father for the mission that she was supposed to do. So while you're sitting there contemplating, thinking that you walked away from something, Father says, speak your truth. Divine Feminine dropped you like a hot rock on a Tuesday afternoon, pushing daisies, okay? And the reason why is because you didn't want to abide by the partnership of what it was. So she said, see ya. I'm going to get what's meant for mine. And I can't sit there and force people to see. I can only give them messages. I can only put out the messages that Father speaks of. But he says, you don't hear a lot of people bring out the fact of now he's bringing out the law of Moses. Now he's bringing out the universal laws, the law of attraction, the divine laws, the earthly laws, and the multidimensional laws. They're coming out. They're coming out. So he said, just cut the deck right here. Yeah, look. That's right. They're coming out. Oh, purge, 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 Divine Masculine. In order for you to have this, you need to see that somebody was truly protecting you this whole time, that you backstabbed, that you betrayed. Where'd it go? You backstabbed, you betrayed, you lied on this person. Okay, now Father is going to silence that. It's time to take accountability because right here, Seven of Pentacles is coming in and saying, listen, Divine Feminine had a vision. She made the investment because she knew the profit of that connection was keeping the faith with Father and doing something bigger for Father's will because she is truly dedicated, right? But who sat there going, I'm going to treat it like it's a mobile that goes around for a little baby, right? I'm going to treat it like it's a little mobile going around. That's right, because Father is the one that holds the strings. And when Father stops your abundance, don't blame it on somebody else. See the bigger picture. He did it to stop you because you're too busy all up in this and not using this balanced with this. Whoa. Yes, Father, you know, I will put it out there. Yeah, see, confirmation. You hold on too tightly to things. Oh, is that confirmation? Yes. And it's not me being cocky about it. It's me being like, listen, on our destiny, we are who we are. We are here to uplift people, to awaken people, to put them on their best path that Father has for their blueprint. The choices that people make are not up to us. They are not up to us, right? It's up to them to make the Two of Wands, the progress into discovery, in order to not have these burdens coming in. And, you know, it's like, see how the divine comes in and silences? But see, the unconditional love is still there. But the divine will silence you. And it will be in divine timing when that silence can come off, when you are fully back into the expansion of your ascension of your skills. Okay. But this is, you need to take responsibility. You need to take responsibility and you need to start doing things out of love and compassion, because when somebody reaches out to you and you straight up blow them off spiritually, it ain't trying to scare you. It's you shutting your door. Where'd it go? Right here. You shutting your door to be opened for the new beginnings. Good evening, beautiful. How does it go? How does it go? Yeah, so it's like when somebody is brought into your life, pay attention. Because if they're given messages to help you and open new doors for you, good, sweetheart. I'm glad to hear that. But when they're here to open new doors for you and give you that best version of your life to guide you on the right path, so you don't have to sit and struggle and fight and figure out and kick and stomp of like, where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing? How do I do this? Or how do I stop this? Or, hey, I need to see this. You know, it's like Father brings in these partnerships, whether they're friendships, whether, you know, it's the soul family, whether it's a lover, but he brings them in to better help your life. So don't be in your ego, don't be in your pride. And know that it doesn't mean just because you're the opposite sex, it doesn't mean you have to come in there and be intimate with each other, or that it's some type of love connection, or this person has romantic feelings for you. It's like, that is not the case. It's they are there to do their work for our Father. Okay. So when we're doing our work for our Father, we take that very seriously. We make the sacrifices. It's not about us. It's about doing the work of God. It's about doing his work to help our family, our soul family, and the people that need it to step up and to be able to have the 10 of Cups. That's what he wants. He wants you to have that joyful life. He wants you to have that harmony, that peace, that bliss, and to see the beauty in everything that he co-created. Because we wake up every day in negative, negative, negative. And that's why when this reading started to come out about this divine masculine, and like I said, take the energy how it resonates, because we possess both divine masculine, divine feminine. It's which one you are in is the which one that you have to open up. But this is why they were isolated. This was why they felt left alone. This is why they felt like they were constantly being attacked. Okay, but do you see divine feminine standing over this divine masculine like, no, I'm protecting you, dude. I'm protecting you. That doesn't mean I want to come in and jump your bones. It means I'm protecting you. It doesn't mean that it has to be a romantic love. It's unconditional love from the heart, because Father resides within us. And divine feminine is protecting divine masculine from being in all these chaotic different directions of which way do I go? How do I do this? Because he is going by society. He is going what society's telling him. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to any type of that or any type of cord cutting. Don't do it. Don't do it. If Father didn't tell you to do it, do not do it, because you cut them soul ties, you cut them partnerships, and guess what happens? You cut out your blessings, you cut out your treasures, and you take, and Father said, listen, and you take to where he has to come down and cast judgment on you. That's why I'm saying it's important to pay attention. It's like, yes, Father says, listen, with the Queen of Cups, okay? Very intuitive, very calm, very compassionate. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive when it comes to Father. Queen of Cups goes by the divine timing every single time. And they will not speak and tell you to do something. If they didn't get clarification from Father, they are not going to have you proceed. They say a true prophet of Father will say, let's wait till he see where he guides us next. They will not use their own logic mind or their ego or their pride and try to guide you a certain way. They will follow Father's messages. They will do exactly as his will for the highest good for the other person. So this is about being very intuitive. And this is divine masculine, divine feminine, and our Father coming together with that compassion to have that great understanding that, look, everyone can be the star of their own show. Everyone can come from that unconditional love. Everyone can be abundant from our Father. But the thing is you have to know confirmation. You have to know that when you are being divinely guided and somebody loves you unconditionally and is looking out for you from our Father, because Father resides within them, they will not steer you the wrong way. They will not mislead you. Okay. So this divine masculine, okay, where'd he go? He's over here somewhere. But anyways, he came out as the Hierophant. Okay. So the thing is this divine masculine, it was like he wants to believe in his own way that, oh, well, this person keeps coming to me and they're stalking me and they're doing this, 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 and this, and this. No, they ain't. If you are truly spiritually awakened, Father is the one guiding them to you. They could care less what you're doing, what drink you're sitting down and having, what you're smoking, what game you're playing, what vehicle you're driving. They don't care. But when it comes to the message of Father, that's what matters. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that, because this only goes for a specific divine masculine that I'm talking about right now, that Father just had me point this out about. You're all up in your ego. You can't do that. Not everybody wants you. Not everybody wants to jump your bones. Not everybody wants to be all up in your energy. But when you are a messenger from our Father, you care what other people are doing, how they're feeling, how was their day, what's bothering them. That is true unconditional love. That is eternal love from our Father. Because the true well-being is, hey, this divine masculine thought that this partnership where Father wanted us to come into to be able to do something or to learn something or to be able to do something out in the community, oh, well, now they have the hots for me. No, it's not like that. Because like with me, I can honestly say everybody that God brings me into my life with, I form a personal connection with them and love them for who they are. I worry about who they are. I worry about how their day is going, how people are treating them. And I get messages from Father to help guide them, being like, listen, Father, I don't like seeing what's going on here. What do we need to do, Father? How do we, get out of this? Because you're the one that as soon as they learn the lesson, it all ends, right? And he says, yes, my child. So this is where he's bringing in the big factor of the justice, right? He's bringing in that justice saying, listen, if you are truly awakened, and even if you're not fully awakened, the people who are really paying attention, okay, so this goes for half and half because right now, okay, yes, yes, Father, I know, I know. I get so passionate about your messages that I'm having spiritual overload and the things that you're trying to show me right now. But the thing is there's half that want to step into their full knowing and have that connection with our Father, to be able to hear his voice, to be able to see him standing in the presence of you on your side, because he is locked arm in arm with you. Okay. It's like when people say that he's walked before me, walked behind me, he's saying, listen, I prefer to walk side by side with you, but when it comes to battle, I'll go in front of you. And when it comes to you falling, I'll be behind you to catch you. So that is a compassionate Father that says, hey, we're equal. This isn't an ego boost of who knows more and yada yada, because I teach a lot of people confirmation. I teach a lot of people because I want them to know the word of our Father. I want them to know their strengths. I want them to step into their light worker or their star seed or their sage or the wisdom sage or the shamans or, what the empaths, Hyokis, it. I want you to step into your true self, the innocence of who you are. That is my main goal. Anybody who knows me knows that my main goal is not this. I'm a giver, not a taker. And when I say you can leave a donation, okay, that's like Father saying, hey, that's basically saying you can sow your seeds so that we can move it on and keep moving forward. That's different. Same like when you go into a church, you give your offerings, you sow your seeds, right? But you don't see me focusing on the devil of making this be the key point, right? Mine is that unconditional love of helping each and every one of my family and my soul family. Thank you, sugar. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes. My soul family is in here. We've got Luana, we got Sugar, we got Paula, we got Uday. Yes, I love you too. I love all of my soul family. And that's the main thing. It's like people want to think that other people are out there to sabotage, but Father's saying this is where people need to see. If you're listening to other people about a certain person, it's because 9 times out of 10, they trigger their healing process. And so they don't like the person. So then they're going to go over here and they're going to be the evil doer and the wrongdoer and purge out things about that person to keep you away from coming into your light. So really, they're blocking you, not us. And that's why Father is in here and he's very adamant, because Father come in and he said, listen, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in here. And Jesus saying, listen, my son, you have to go through him to get the supernatural powers for me or from me. And so when he told me, because we had a conversation this morning, he's like, you need to do a lesson about that. And I said, okay, when do you want me to do it? And he said Tuesday. He wanted me to do it Tuesday. Why? Because Tuesday is the 5th. He wants everybody to have a new beginning. So on Tuesday the 5th, that's what I will be doing, is I will be giving the teaching that Father wants to put out there. That's right, sweetheart. And I told you, I told my soul family, I told you, Sugar, Luana, you, Day, Paula, and all the rest of our soul family, if REIKI and Jacqueline and all of them are in here watching and everything, I will be there for you for eternal life, because when Father brought me into your life and you have been showing up every day, Father says that's because you respect our Father who resides within me. And together we are that family, because we're all connected in a certain way when it comes to his children. Yes, amen. But yes, this is that beautiful message for tonight. So I am so thankful and so grateful. Yeah, and it's 11111 up here on my little timer. So we have, whoo, Father, that's the new beginning. He's saying it's like, these ones that are coming in the partnership are going to get justice to see things are balancing out. Okay, they're going to get the clarity, because Father's bringing the clarity of the fact that, listen, all these wounds that you are co-creating to this angelic earth angel, the divine is right here and heals them wounds up instantly. Okay, the scar may remain about what you're doing, but Father, our angels, our ascended masters, and everyone will be right there to fill in that hurt, that pain. They will come in and mend it. You see how they're standing right here? If I can keep it still enough for you. You see how they're standing in here and your gaping wounds that other people are doing to you? They will fulfill it. They will heal it. They will always bring the balance and justice to it all and give you the clarity and the messages that are needed specifically for you. And I can tell you, because a lot of people say, oh, she's not real, she's not real. But let me say it one last time, Father said, I don't need these cards. I don't need these cards. All you have to do is give me permission to be in your energy and have the free will to let me be in your energy, because I will not disrespect. That is against spiritual laws big time when you want to hone into somebody's energy without asking. Okay. But when I have that free will and that permission, I can bring up things, and I'm serious. This is not boasting. Father is telling you, this is how you know the true and correct. They don't sit here and say, well, I think, or maybe. No, they say, Father showed me this. Father showed me that. And they will give you specific details to the point where you're like, there was nobody here. Nobody knew that. How could you know that? Because Father shows me. And even though you may be talking about certain things, he will pop up and bring up things to let you know that this is no guessing game. This is our Father coming directly to me and putting things out there to show you I am true, who I am. And I do not have to sit and defend myself, because Father says he knows the truth. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Sugar Love. Thank you, Luana. I love you guys so much, you, Day, and Paula. Yes, you are very welcome, and so much love to you, soul family, and my soul sisters. Yes. And Sugar, that's good that you did, because the one question I will ask again is, what was illuminated for you. And you don't have to put it in here. You can text it to me if you want. But the thing is it's like, listen, I use the cards to show you what's coming through with Father. And that's why I give you the part of the message at the beginning, so that you know this is what he's talking about. This is where he's going with this. And then it plays out exactly everything. Okay. Yep. Well, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. And I'm already telling you, you don't have to worry about that. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen. Okay. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen. Father said, no way. And thank you for all the love and all the support too. Yes. But yes, you don't have to worry about what's going to take place, sweetheart. And it's like things are going to be peaceful and more calm and cool, collective, especially on your return home. Yes, and you, Day, how did everything go for you, sweetheart? Did you email me about it? You're very welcome, sweetheart. Just keep your head up and your shoulders back, and just know, come from that unconditional love, and everything's going to be good. I feel good energy off of that, and I actually feel that excitement, of it's like this excitement of everything of how it's unfolding, but it's this nervousness of like, I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel your energy, sweetheart. Trust me. You know. You, Day, are you still in here? Hold on. Hold on just a minute. Oh, I don't know what's going on in our area, but this is what I'm talking about, the negativity. So we just got an alert. We need to be on the lookout and be careful. So yes, because I'm going to tell you, where all of us live in parts where there's lots of things that go on. Okay. And this is why I can't wait to have that more peaceful place, because this is a very high vibrating negative place, but I don't let that energy affect me. And I just had to make sure that when I was reading it, because they put it out to you as a warning. You mean hi bunny? Hi bunny. I was like, what? So yeah, it's about being able to make sure that, and that was confirmation, because that was a 911 that came through, right? So it's very important to make sure that you pay attention when it comes to the partnerships that Father brings in, because there's a reason behind it. It's not because when you look at this is almost like the wing of the hawk, okay? And the dragon. But the fact is like, you get that clarity every single time. Hey, what's up? Huh. Hold on, I'm trying to get a deeper look into it. I don't know. There we go. Hey. But anyways, yeah, that is the beautiful read tonight. So family, sending lots of love and light, and just know that all the hard work that you are doing, it is time for you to sit back. Yes, good, great. I'm so glad, sister. You just keep feeling good. It's time to where you sit back and relax. But Father says, instead of reminiscing on all that negative, all that past garbage of the things that hurt you, and the reason why he's calling it garbage is because he's wanting you to let go. He's put it at the wayside. It's like you've healed from it. Don't let it sit there, be that lingering trash that's all, creating that conflict in your life. But he's like, reminisce on the fact of the positive part of it, all that you have become, all the growth that you have done, all the epiphanies that have opened up to your higher self, and to open up your soul and be like, hey, you did so much work that you can look back and you are definitely not that same person you were 2 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, however long you've been on the journey. But the thing is he wants you to reminisce about all the good changes that you have done and everything where you have put it out to you, right? Because the thing is we're always constantly in the logical mind going negative, 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 hurt, 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 pain, pain, pain. And Father says, no, no, because we are still in that supermoon energy, and we will be into that supermoon energy until Wednesday. So positive affirmations, but Father says, go in and reminisce. Okay. Now somebody is also talking not so kindly. Okay. Thank you, Father. Okay. Anyways, when I say somebody was not talking so kindly, that means that somebody is not saying such good things about you. Okay. Whether it's to your face or whether it's behind your back, it's like they try to communicate and they want that communication, but it's like they don't take the initiation. And when they do, it's like it goes back to the negative. Father said it goes back to the negative. And that's why he's saying life is like the algebraic form, right? Because two wrongs don't make a right. Mm? Yeah. So what do you got? You got the fact that he wants you to reminisce on all of the positive things that you have changed, that you have physically seen in your own well-being of what you have changed. Yes, yes. He wants you to be able to see that. He wants you to see all of your accomplishments. He doesn't, and when you're seeing all of these accomplishments that you have overcome and the things that you have done, he does not want you to, for 1 second, to jump back in. Well, I did all these accomplishments, but this person wants to cut me down. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Take that and file 13 it right now, because he wants you to focus on you. It's that self-love, that self-care, and to illuminate the fact of the hard work that you have done and everything that you have put into yourself to become that better person of who you are today. Because the only reason why people are coming at you harder and harder is because they see the work that you put in yourself, and that triggers them because their darker side, their shadow side, is not healed enough to step into that lighter side. And they get mad, they get triggered, and it's not so nice, right? But Father says, take that time for you and focus on you. It's not about anybody else, it's not about any other relationships. Father said, focus on you and illuminate your growth. That's going to be the important, and he's going to be testing you too. He's going to be testing you on it. And he says, I will give you a final exam. So when he says that he will give you a final exam, that means that he's going to test you. He's going to see how healed you are, how much work that you did put in. And that's why he's wanting you to basically go back and reminisce. It's almost like reviewing for the test that he's about ready to bring you. Okay. Just know that he's ready to bring you a test. And that's the beautiful part. Okay. So he also did say, go out and have fun. Don't cancel plans. Go out and have fun. Do the things that you need to be doing. It's Labor Day weekend, right? It's about the birthing of that new beginning. It's that birthing of illuminating. So stand in your power. Love you so, family. Hugs and kisses. God bless you. May all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires and prayers come true. I'm there for you every step of the way, and I will come out with the messages every single time. So love you all. God bless you. Good night. Good day. You day. I'm hoping you're doing good, sweetheart. Okay, yep. I read that one. I didn't know if you had sent me a new one or not, but I had responded to that one that okay. And she hasn't said anything new yet within that 3 days, right? Okay, I'll go and read it. That's all I wanted to check on you, sweetheart, and make sure. I wanted to be able to check, but I will go and read it because, like I said, I worry about you. So, family. All right. Love and light. God bless you all. Good night. Good day. And may that peace, love, and harmony and bliss and that joyful times come into your life. And may it stay present all the time. And yeah, you are very, very welcome. So I love you. Good night. Peace. Peace be with you. Mwah. Good night.